Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Ground Control. How y'all doing out there? It's pre-Friday, and I didn't turn any of my lights on, I noticed. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're in business. Gotta make it look like there's some kind of life behind me. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me tonight. We got games 54 through 56 of the 2026 Boston Red Sox franchise on the MLB The Show. And we got Atlanta at Fenway for 3 games. And if you tuned in last night, you watched a good series for Boston against the Twins. Took 2 of 3, including a walk-off win on the last game. Bottom of the 9th, Sox win it. So hopefully we can keep the momentum going, because we're facing Chris Sale again. We faced him the last time and lost. So let's get to the gaming grid and get this party started, shall we? Braves are 29-25. Sox 27-26. Still better than the real life Sox. And this is the series that just wrapped up today. And we will also wrap up this series today. And yeah, we're pretty much caught up, because we will play this series hopefully next week, Wednesday. And this will also be on Thursday. Again, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday. This is where it gets a little tricky. Thursday. Wednesday. Thursday. Yeah. Might be a little behind, but that's okay. We'll get there. We're keeping time. We're keeping pace. It's tough. 162 games. And as you can see, it was a slugfest against Minnesota. Just hits and hits and hits and home runs and stolen bases. And it was just an offensive show for both teams. So hopefully we can get some of that magic back. In the standings, Sox 10.5 out of the AL East, behind the Blue Jays, who have just been on fire. So the Orioles lately. Yankees just, they started off well, and they've kind of tapered off. The Rays in last place. And in the wild card, Sox are tied with the Stros for that 3rd seed. And the NL East, Braves, 3rd place, 2.5 behind the Nationals. Braves are 17-10 away. Much better team away. Same with the Sox, much better team away. So, yeah. Last time these two faced was back on the 15th in Atlanta. And Atlanta took 2 of 3 from the Sox. We need some payback. Chris Sale and Brian Bayo going at it. So, if you like what you hear, like what you see, I hope you stick around. I'm streaming simultaneously on Twitch and on YouTube. YouTube's in 4K. Twitch is in 1080p. And you can catch me here Wednesday through Sunday, usually streaming baseball and Battlefield. And we're playing at beautiful Fenway Park, the oldest park in baseball. Opened up in 1912. Currently holds a capacity of 37,755 of the Red Sox Nation. Got clear skies. Need our righties. We need our righties. Play the outfield. All right. Go with this lineup. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Theo did not have a good time in his last outing.
Beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox.
All Braves. Yeah, I should have maybe had Trevor bat second, but it's okay. Yeah, Contreras has woken up. Got 53 degrees, and we got a strong wind blowing in from right. 11-mile-per-hour winds.
Coming at you right after the break.
That might impede some balls getting out there.
And on the mound now, Brian Bayo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about to get underway. Here's Matt Olson. And we're underway from Fenway.
That was outside. He didn't even argue it.
Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Dominic Smith.
You know, he's a rarity, Boog, a guy who can really light it up on the road for some reason. Some guys struggle away from their home ballpark, but this guy's better than 350 when he's away from his home ballpark. So I'm looking for him to be a real catalyst in this game today. I mean, they're going to need him to be at his best because most guys just don't consistently perform well at that level away from home.
And that one almost got him.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Story sends it over to first. 2 quick outs to the top of the first here tonight.
Catcher, Drake Baldwin.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Popped up. And that is foul.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Boston. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs. But
Got that filthy slider, four-seamer, change, and sinker.
The guy for his hard work.
Caleb Durbin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-1. High fly ball, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Now here is Romy Gonzalez, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Too early.
That one blasted deep
Oh.
to right, carrying well.
Oh.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
That wind.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. White should have this one. Brings it in. And that is that.
Getting some contact on him.
Second from Fenway Park. No score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And that skips in the dirt. Mayo, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Gets him to chase after that one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air, right field. Great effort, but it gets down.
Jesus, really? Yeah, they just stand there.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That catches the corner. Right through there for a strike. Second inning here, no score. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
One out man at first. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
0-1.
This one popped up. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, center fielder Michael Harris.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted.
Double.
High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
The Braves looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out towards right center field. He's
Whoa.
got it, and that's the 3rd out.
So close.
A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here at Fenway Park, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ball.
Late on that fastball. Got him swinging.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
On a bounce right side, Albies. in plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Last series the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
No, that's down. Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Strike!
Top of the 3rd, no score. That's ripped into the outfield. Rafaela on the move, makes a nice running catch. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle. Inning over. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. This to center field. Harris holds it in on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Narvaez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Popped up.
Damn it.
And there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Connor Wong in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. In the air out to center.
Oh, get down, get down. Yeah, baby.
In. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Red
So
Sox,
impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Durbin in the box now. No balls and a strike. Step off throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Wong off of first with 2 away.
Oh,
Back going
damn it.
Oh,
soon as strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
That's the 3rd out.
Damn it.
Inning over. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Austin Riley at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one found hard the other way. And that's ripped for a base hit. On the story, that's the first out.
Nice.
Top of the fourth.
Well, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Go ahead run on base. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here's a strike. One away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. Fought off foul. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through.
What the
Around second
fuck you
is Riley.
doing?
And now they'll have runners on the corners
What the
with 2
fuck are you doing standing there?
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Like,
Just
what the
one of those
fuck?
base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
What a stop. Tosses to second, and they get the out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're midway in the 4th. No score. Bottom 4, so stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Chris Sale back to work.
High.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony.
Ball 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. And that's it's a strikeout.
Come on.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next.
Here's Contreras now. He's 0 for 1.
Wilson Contreras. Ball.
This one popped up.
Pete's
Found
sakes.
around first base side. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves.
This is where it can suck.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Field 2. In the air, right field. One down.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Kim swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing. Now a look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, still stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
This one in the air. Baldwin has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Do I got to pop up in the infield? Jesus.
Here's Trevor Story now. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Fly to center his first time.
No.
Two down, nobody on. That
No,
one
that's a
close,
ball.
ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back in Boston, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Right.
just missed. Outside low. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. This splits between April and May there.
Throwing at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
What the fuck, man?
Runner around third. Fires to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second.
Wow.
Aboard first, it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume.
Look at him. He doesn't even move when the ball's hit towards him. Doesn't even move. Right there, he should be in motion. And then I get control of the player. Because I'm pulling on the stick as soon as he hits that ball. Right there, I'm pulling. But he's not moving. And just goes right past him.
For itself.
That's bullshit.
Riley in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
If there's a slider for that, because, I mean, I don't adjust my sliders. I usually keep them at default, but
Here's the 0-2.
like, all of my fielders are like that. They have no reaction time.
Let's take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be.
If there is. There is. Fielder reaction. It's going to bump it up a notch. See if it makes any difference.
Trying to protect and battle, and right there, clearly he was.
It's annoying as hell when you're pulling on the stick and they're not moving. They just stand there. Wasn't like that at all last year.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Been playing this damn game too long, man. I know.
Called strike, it's a challenge.
Oh.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So
Hey,
the
Eagle Eye.
both their challenges.
Ball 2.
Man at first, one away. Pitch misses, and a count is 3-1.
Oh. Come on.
And the tying run is on base.
What? In what universe is the tying run on base?
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
Durbin to second, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
This Sale's tired.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That's a ball.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the Green Monster. Into second base.
Nice.
The tying run is on with a leadoff double. And this ball's going to wind up out.
Whoa!
So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music.
Wow.
That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun.
I've never had that happen. Tying up the game on an error like that. And Baez hits a long shot off the monster. And he's already going around second. He's going to get to second safely. Kim just whiffs it. Well out of reach. And I'm like, well, they have to have somebody covering, which obviously they do not have anybody covering, but you don't see that at the time. And once I see he's there, I'm like, shit, go for it. Meanwhile, Contreras, who's that? Sonny Gray, having a chit-chat conversation while a huge play is happening. Was he telling him to, was he waving him? He was waving him. All right, well, I'll take it.
Basically turned.
Does Sale get charged with that run? I'm pretty sure. No, he doesn't. Oh, yeah. He wouldn't.
To an inside the
That's
park
correct.
home run. That's pretty embarrassing.
Wong now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball.
That's a bullet.
Oh.
It goes foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Pulls it in, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well.
Oh, that's it.
Produce a hit, but he made solid
Yeah, I need to get
contact.
somebody up.
That's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout.
Disappointed.
And he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Down the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Robert Suarez getting ready to go. Hyams also getting ready. Swing and a miss. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Damn it.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Gonzalez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Check his swing
Did he
to the
swing?
low and appeal to first. He did not go around. Way high there. Ball 3. Two down, nobody on. And there's the automatic. In for a strike. Full count now. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Red Sox with an RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Back here in Boston, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cutter Crawford.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Ground ball right-sided, squirts through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. Late swing, fouled off. And the 0-1.
Ball.
Ground ball
What
to the right
the
side.
fuck,
And a
man?
base hit.
Two of the same freaking plays.
But the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. There's a strike. Go-ahead run at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Oh my god.
Around
Believe that
third.
shit.
Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and they take the lead in the 7th.
3 hits in a
Well,
fucking
he goes
row.
through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it. But still
What you got there, puppy?
big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball though.
This ball for a strike.
Got her doomsday bone. It's as big as her, and
First and second.
it's gotta be like, it's gotta be over 2 years old, this bone.
Makes the catch. 1 down. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Turned on, but foul wide of third. White.
I'm not watching you hide it.
Kim over at first with 1 away.
0-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count.
She relocates the bone every couple weeks to a couple days. Oh, no, she didn't like that spot. She's taking it out of the room.
2 on, 1 out. And that misses. And it's a full count. Grounder might be 2. Durbin over to second, on to first, double play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom.
That was some
of the
bullshit,
7th,
though.
Robert Suarez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon.
Four seam, circle,
this year,
sinker,
so the
cutter.
defense should be active.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch it.
There you go.
And a base hit. Around first, digging for two.
Crap.
Now the
Son of a
check in,
bit.
and he's
Like,
out, trying for two. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
come on.
Swings through that one for strike
These
one.
fucking guns that never miss.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're just trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Keeps the in-back going with a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the tying run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Pitch hitter coming on, Jaron Duran. He represents the go-ahead run. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
Time for that.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the dirt, and the runner holds.
But
Now quick throw to first. Contreras dives back in safely.
I'd say you want me to hit into a double play.
Swing.
Son of a
And that's
fucking
strikeout.
whore. Knew it was going to be down.
Here's Trevor Story.
And I knew it. Damn it.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. The Bo Sox with the go-ahead run at the plate. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that is that. We go to the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 67, Danny Kulo.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh.
Himself a really nice game at the plate. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Riley stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Back to the mound, he's got it. Tosses to first out in the top of the 8th. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. A switch hitter batting right. And he drops in for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Rips 1 to right. That gets by.
Wow.
Baldwin headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
He gets his first triple of the season.
The third, it's an RBI triple.
Got the job done to put him up by 2.
Second
Anytime
triple.
you rip a line drive the other way, you feel
Wow.
really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, look at the stop. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first.
What?
That's got to be an error.
Michael Harris, the second.
What the hell did I just do?
Runners in the corners here.
What the hell did I just do?
One away. Michael Harris the second. The next to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Chop to the right side. Over to Story for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. But Atlanta with an RBI triple. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida.
No.
The 1-0. On the ground right side.
Good swing. Come on.
Man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Narvaez at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Braves up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. Now 1 miss. Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges.
New pitcher for the Braves, Yoel Payams. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Wilyer, a Brave, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Too low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is down low. Durbin waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Checks over to first, back safely. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Damn
First and
you.
second, 2 outs. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Damn it.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias appears to be getting loose. Lee getting loose as well. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Roman Anthony in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging for the K. Back here at Fenway, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slayton.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Base hit. And the leadoff
How
man.
many times do we see that?
Ha-Sung
Batter
Kim
gets on
getting ready
first
to hit.
pitch
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to
after a
center.
pitching change.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Look out.
Take ball. That got
That
him. Take
fastball
first.
drilled him.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Ball
Ball
on,
one.
no strikes. And that skips in the dirt. Right there for a strike. The Braves trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. The 2-1 is high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power
Infield
guy
fly,
like this.
batter is out.
That's a nice miss right there.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That goes to the zone. Strike 1.
Ball.
White at second. Kim at first. One gone. In the dirt, but kept close. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
Drake Baldwin.
Flips the corner. 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Ground ball left side. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Anthony leading things off and takes the strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs.
Come on, really?
He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 3. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Tristan Casas looking to start something with 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a strikeout looking. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. Now batting Jarren Duran. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off left side. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This could end it.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
That one way inside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Runner goes again. And a count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And the home team trying to pull it out. Runner on the move again. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
4 hits. Well, that's that. Sox lose 3-1. Had the pitching, just couldn't get the hitting this time. For the Braves, they get 3 runs and 12 hits. No home runs. They only struck out 3 times. Chris Sale had the start. Pitched very well. 5 1/3, allowing only 1 run that wasn't even earned. It's the Sox only run. Struck out 5, and their bullpen shut me down. Iglesias gets his 17th save. Striking out the side. He only walked 1. For my Sox, we get 1 run on 4 hits. Struck out 13 times. Last series, I didn't even strike out more than 9 times. Not even that. Once. Just 1 extra base hit from Narvaez. That was it. Brian Bayo gets the start. Pitched well, but did not have any run support. Went 6 innings, allowing 6 hits, a run, 2 strikeouts. Cutter Crawford gets the loss. He's 3-2 in relief, allowing a run. But can't win them all. Sale's a tough pitcher to face. But next game's not going to be any easier. Oh, maybe it will be. We're facing an unknown. An unknown. I think he's pitched yet this year. But Sox 10.5 out. No game out in the wild card. Back to 500. Say. The Red Sox right now are 23-32. So no matter what happens in this series, I'm still better than the real Red Sox. It'd be better if my hitting wasn't so shitty. I don't know. There's a lot of crap that not a fan of. Spencer Schwellenbach going up against Ranger Suarez. Let's do it. Partly cloudy skies. Suarez the lefty. Schwellenbach is a righty. I don't want to lose his bat, so we'll do that. And we will do that. We'll do that. That. Do that. And we will do that. No, we won't do that. Yes, we will do that. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take on the Braves for game number 55 and hopefully even up the series. So hope you stick around. And we are back, ready to start game number 55. Atlanta Braves, Boston Red Sox. Lost a tough one first game, so hoping to even it up here. And yeah, we're playing yesterday's game today. This was yesterday's game in real life. Dun, 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 dun. And we're ready. Game of the week.
Historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, all set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The
Cool.
Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox.
Got 58 degrees, partly cloudy skies. That wind's blowing out to right this time, so still heavy winds. Okay, so yeah, he's a rookie. We got a rookie in the hill. See if we can show him a nice Boston welcome.
Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ranger Suarez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the eight ball.
Matt Olson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's 2-0. And the count is 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That misses.
What the hell, man?
Now 3-0.
Can you not hit the fucking strike zone?
Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Then second, right fielder, Ronald
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Fought off foul. Olson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strike.
No, that was a ball.
Challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 1-2 now on Acuna. Good job to fight that one off.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
That one is absolutely belted.
Yeah, that's what you wanted.
Into the monster seats and gone.
Just need to throw it right over the plate.
It's his 8th home run of the year. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series.
No, ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands.
Oh, come on.
A ball. Still one challenge left for them.
Damn it.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. One out in the top of the first.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Here comes Austin Riley. That's ripped into the outfield. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Two down, bases empty. And now here is Michael Harris the second.
Ball.
Pitch is
That's
in the
ball.
dirt. Ball two.
Good.
Harris thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
It looked like a ball, but I'll take it.
It goes yard for the Braves. And it's 2-zip. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show.
Not yet so far there, bud. Not yet.
Back here at Fenway and going for Atlanta.
Look at that rookie. All right.
See, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink
His
a
first
little bit
start.
on the road. They're so used to just
Season.
having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them.
Four-seamer, slider, splitter, curve, and a cutter.
Adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Earth gonna get down, baby.
Into the outfield.
Gonna be two, an easy two.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
I'll make it a triple.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw bounces in and he's safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just.
I mean, he's on pace to crush Ricky Henderson's record.
To his advantage right here.
The 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's not even halfway through the season. He's almost got 70.
Ball.
Swings and misses.
Oh, man.
It's 2-2.
Cold night like tonight.
Hasn't
last
thrown you a
thing
strike
these
yet.
hitters Get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
Come
out.
on.
Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. He gets there with the slide. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Now batting Tristan Casas. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against.
I just swing at bad
pitcher out
pitches.
there on the mound.
Swing and a
That's
miss.
shit. That's what I do. That's my thing.
Hard
Time to get on base here, Costas. You've been
Here's
faltering
Contreras
lately.
now. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Casas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Quick move to first. Casas back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Ugh.
Back now at Fenway. Now in for the Braves, Dominic Smith. Hit in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Eli White, the next to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Ball outside.
That one ripped, but foul. Just
That's the
off
ball.
the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Mauricio Dubon at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a foul ball.
Mauricio.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, no appeal. And it's 2-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And the Braves go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back inside Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Schwellenbach making his first start of the year, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. And down
Come
on
on,
strikes.
man.
1 away.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 away.
If I had a nickel.
Pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida.
It's a
That
tough
missed, that's the
pitch,
ball.
but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, Guys aren't touching it.
Heck one.
In the air, right field. Acuna on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Brett Wisely.
Just
No, that is. That's a ball.
And there's a foul ball. Line drive and a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Olsen stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball.
Wisely gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Acuna. He's already homered in this game.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, what?
This one in the air, center field. Anthony under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for Atlanta.
And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. That one fouled off. And the 0-1.
No, that's down. Ball.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
Come on.
Reach hit. This should score at least one. 1 run is in. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead. So runner at second, 2 down. Michael Harris the second will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the dirt, gets away from Contreras. The throw to third, in there safely. Riley up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third.
Makes the catch, inning over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-1. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, so stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Third baseman.
Schwellenbach back to work. And a curve misses outside.
Nice shot.
The 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Swing and a miss.
Fuck.
That one in the dirt.
Falling for all
Anytime
these.
you get him, pull away the
Jeez.
That's
strikeout.
about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Led off this game with a double.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air on the infield, Dubon. 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
High fly ball out to center field. He's got it, and that is that. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 4. Back here at Fenway. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dominic Smith. Line to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. So up next, Eli White. He's 0 for 1. Check swing.
That's low. That's a ball.
Appeal. And that is ball 1. Line drive, base hit. Throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next for
Here's
Atlanta,
Mauricio
shortstop,
Dubon. He was a
Mauricio
strikeout
Dubon.
victim his first time. And he drops in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. No throw. Safe at second.
Yeah, you can't preload the catcher anymore.
Ball.
In the dirt. Man at second. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time.
It's pointless to throw
Tough play, but they do
a
get
90
out number 6.
whatever
Good
speed
fade,
runner.
Sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So now
96.
for Atlanta, Brett Wisely. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored.
I can swipe bases regularly with a 70.
In the dirt to third. Tag.
Oh, come on.
He's into third of the wild pitch.
Second
Just
wild
hasn't
pitch,
had
you
it in this
idiot.
one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it all while he's still out there.
That one lifted to left. And that is that. Back here in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. And a foul ball. Fouled off left side.
I don't like to
That's a
say
ball.
he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Just
No, that
misses.
missed.
And that's ball 2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
On.
Decisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between.
Butt in
just
my
not able to
face.
Put the bat on the ball.
And it's the Red Sox, Tristan Casas.
No,
Here's
that's
something
it.
to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
Ball.
Inside.
No, that's in.
Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The Red Sox trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Up next.
And up
for
to
the
hit
Red
is
Sox.
Wilson Contreras. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball, that's low. Ball.
Casas, the base runner at first with 1 out. Now a quick throw to first. Casas dives back in safely. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a foul straight back. Man at first, 1 away.
Come on,
Strikes
man.
out for the second time today.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Abreu in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's in. Ball.
Fastball is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Schwellenbach checks over to first, and he's back. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Harris should have this one. And that's the inning. We played 4. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
0-1 down.
What you
Olsen
got?
checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That one drilled left field. And it's off the green monster. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left. Over to Connor Falefa. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Red Sox 1. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Here.
Rafaela, in his 3rd season, 25 years old. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop.
I think this is a pretty difficult move coming in. You got to have soft feet, soft hands, make those routine plays, and shortstops make it look so easy. We'll see how he does out there in this one.
1-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And next for the Red Sox,
That was a strike regardless. They're in the tip.
His first time.
Ball.
The 1-1. Liner, base hit. And they had their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
So digging in, Caleb Durbin. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball, left
Son of a
side.
bitch.
Riley over to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. First pitch doesn't find his zone. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Hauls it in, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
In the air to left center, Anthony gets under it. 2 down. Dom Smith stands in. He's been a great free agent sign. Drilled out towards left center field. Anthony makes his way towards it, drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Relay throw to second. He's in there.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
White up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That hits the inside corner for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses.
Now this is through for a base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. It's 5-1. Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1. White, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a rocket to right field. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-1. Back in Boston. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jaron Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Man at second. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now
69 dudes.
in the game.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back, get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Stays alive.
This is
No,
a
that's
situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop
Nope,
you up in
ball.
the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Dubon. Over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Anthony into box again. Takes the strike. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Yoel Payams. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Suarez. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And gone! He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Lee takes over on the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
One down. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Popped in the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing. He went, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. This one pops
What?
foul ground first base.
Come on, that was a good fucking swing, man.
That is the inning.
How many times do we see that?
So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 5 and the Red Sox 3. You're watching the game of the week
crap.
on MLB The Show.
And you know it.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Red
back.
Sox.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Peyton Tolley.
Peyton
He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Wisely leading things off and takes the strike.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order now. Here is Matt Olson. Olson wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah. Jesus, with this shallow crap, too.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
Ah.
Throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. There's a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. In the air to left center. Yoshida has a beat on it. Brings it in.
How the hell did he catch that? Oh, finesse.
Now Austin Riley. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That's
That
outside.
missed. That's the ball.
2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Now we'll pull it to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Shortstop, Cesar Rafaela.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 2.
Masataka Yoshida.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings over the top of that one.
O2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Braves up by 2 near the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Yoel Payams.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this
Nope,
season.
that's
Durbin,
outside.
the
Ball.
next to hit, takes outside. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner.
Come on, get real.
Here we go, Caleb.
2-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strike.
Oh.
That'll do it.
My batting has been terrible tonight. So much better last night.
It's the
What happened?
back now at Fenway. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Touchdown.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Carrying well. And it bangs off the monster. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the eighth.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on
Yeah.
a home run
First
right
pitch
there.
double.
He certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch
Hey,
angle
what?
to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness.
Manager out of the dugout. Tanner Houck on to pitch here.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like
That's
you've
down,
done
that's the
everything
ball.
right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. It's the Braves 5 and the Red Sox 3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Designated hitter, Jared Duran.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. To the right side, Olsen. He takes it on his own, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Oh, yeah.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it gets by him.
Okay.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Anthony in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The Braves trying to protect a two-run lead here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. Quick toss first. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. The 1-0. And fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Trying to check his
Come
speed.
on,
Field
fuck
of
you.
third, and he won around. Just enough that time. The tying run at the plate. Got him.
No way.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial.
So they turn to their closer.
That was a total ball. Look at that shit. Just by a hair.
Tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Casas.
If I had a challenge.
As he swings through strike one.
Damn it.
And that one fouled off. Connor Falefa off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the 3rd out. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Brett Wisely.
Now pitching for the Red
Patrick
Sox.
Sandoval taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The lefty, the 1-0. Foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Ball.
Next one.
That's
Oh, come on, man.
3 and 2 now. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Yoshida moving under this one. And there's one away. Back to the top of the order. Matt Olson up to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Sliced hard but foul. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. It's the Braves 5. Last chance for the home team. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Fastball for a strike. In the air out towards right center. Acuna on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Just late. Looked pretty good to me.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball,
that's it.
that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That missed. That's a ball.
Oh,
Ball right field.
all right.
This could go the distance. Home run.
Oh, shit.
And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive.
That was a home run.
Loud.
Damn, son.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet. according to StatCast.
You know, Moon, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right.
Damn, son. Ever seen a ball hit up there? A home run at least. Damn. Alright, we're not out of this. Guy's tired.
Cedar Rafaela.
Oh.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one
Yeah, hit him.
You got him.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky.
Rudder goes again. Pitch misses. And the throw is out.
No!
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But
Come on.
right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Shit.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh,
Swing and a line drive. That's
that would have been tying run right there.
So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Robert Suarez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Quick move to first. Yoshida back on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Close one doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Suarez is just 1 strike away. To the right side, the flip, and that is the ball game.
This team has won the
That aggressive
win in this game today. So
trying to steal third hurt.
sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
Well, so Atlanta wins the series, but we can salvage one. Hopefully we don't get swept, but Sox lose a tough one, 5-4. Almost had it. Cunha Jr. gets player of the game. He get 5 runs and 12 hits. Cunha Jr. had his 8th home run. Schwellenbach, his first start of the season, went 5 1/3, allowing 3 runs and 5 hits, struck out 7. Robert Suarez gets the save. His first. Iglesias was just couldn't make it. He was starting to get pounded, but damn it. I mean, how many times have I stolen third this year? So many times. How many times have I been caught? Probably count them on one hand. For the Sox, 4 runs, 8 hits, home runs from Roman Anthony, his 14th, Willie Abreu's 11th. 3 more stolen bases for Jarren Duran, he's got 69. Ooh. Ranger Suarez, another poor start. Goes 6 innings, allowing 5 runs on 9 hits, struck out 5. Bullpen was able to shut them down, but wasn't possible. 2 more wild pitches for Suarez, 5 of them this season. And that is game 55 in the books. Another series lost by the Red Sox. They fall under 500 again. I won't lie, again, I had opportunities, I just couldn't cash in on them. And with that, the Sox are now 11.5 out. Just falling and falling. 1.5 out of a wild card. Braves still 1.5 out of first. They've won 3 in a row now. Improved to 19-10 on the road. Sox fall to 13-15 at home. Coming up next, we have today's game that was played today on the 28th of May. Atlanta, Boston. Got Garrett Crochet going up against Reynaldo Lopez. And actually, Peyton Tolley had the start today. But neither here nor there. But what happened, man? Series, I was hitting the ball. Series, I can't even buy one. Buy a hit. And after this game, Sox go to Cleveland for 3. And the day game bug, is prevalent with the Indians. It was fixed, but you would have to start the whole franchise over again, which I am not going to do. And the teams that are affected, I've pretty much played them all already, so I'll do 3 day games. I'll just make them overcast or rainy or something. But anyway, excuse me. Crochet's been pitching well lately. I'm facing another pitcher with a low ERA. Got partly cloudy skies, an early afternoon game where the Sox head to Cleveland for 3. Mix it up a little bit. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but I hope you join me for the third and final game of the evening, and hopefully we can salvage a victory. So stick around. I'll be right back. We are back. Doing well. We're having a great evening wherever you are in the world. We have game 56 coming up right now. Hope we win. It's been a rough series with the Braves.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox.
It's 71 degrees, partly cloudy skies, wind coming in from left. It's been Damn. Yeah, they've definitely won the series. Like the entire series. We played 6 games. This is game number 6. They've won 4.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game.
Stingy, man.
Played. I mean, just ridiculous.
Honing in on 100 Ks for the season.
And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Matt Olson leading things off and takes the strike. Strike 2. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Acuna runs. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Just underway here at Fenway. And that is out of play. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Makes the catch for the second out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
In the dirt, throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
Nice.
Back here at Fenway and towing the slab, Reynaldo Lopez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, last time out, picked up the win. Didn't allow a run. Pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Digging in, Jaron Duran.
4-seamer slider curve and a circle change.
Duran was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. Swings through that one. Almost got him. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Just missed. swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Oh,
he can't
nice.
Squeeze it.
That rarely
That's
happens.
one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that.
Like that kind of play
Most embarrassing
is more
thing you can
realistic
do. Hey,
than
we
a
all
lot
know
of plays in
Buff's
this game.
Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just
Like
didn't
the
see it
rarity
all the
that
way,
that
put the
happens
squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Now at the plate,
is on par with the rarity that it happens.
Abreu matched a homer in his last game.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And here is Roman Anthony. That clips the corner. On the ground,
Oh.
fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Back here in Boston. All set for the start of the inning. So the Boston Red Sox are hovering around 500, about a third of the way into this season. And Singy, for a team that was a popular preseason pick, is that a disappointment?
I'd say so, Boog. They were supposed to be among the...
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Over the monster and onto Lansdowne Street. Home run. Austin Riley delivers his 13th home run of the season. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. And the count 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one at the knees for a strike. Albies in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a native of Curacao. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And 1-2. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
In the air, left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Again, that delayed reaction. I haven't noticed it as much as I adjusted that slider.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Eli White digs in now. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to Casas. That's out number 3. Braves get 1 on the big fly. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Oh,
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air, left center
that's hit
field.
hard.
He's got a chance.
Oh, baby. Nice. He was due.
He'll take a trot around the bases. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Number 10.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
That's off the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Lopez, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit,
Oh.
and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to third, and it
Nice.
finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Masataka Yoshida will hit next. Quick toss to first. Rafaela back on a dive. Runner on the goal. That's in for a strike. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
1 out, and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
So in this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back, get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Here's a 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Popped in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner.
Do you remember when you missed the cutoff man?
Ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. It didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with
Albies over to first in time. That takes care of Connor Falefa.
Well, I bet you never missed the cutoff man again.
So they get 2 runs.
Trust me, I've tried to hit the cutoff man. It never works.
Series is played out so far.
Mauricio Dubon.
In the air to left center, Anthony on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Matt Olson getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. Casas takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach in a huge lot behind the hospital or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
Acuna with another scorching run of play lately. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. Now the Braves go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
What?
Misses just off the outside.
Got 3 home runs. I highly doubt that. You've mistaken me for somebody else. Ooh.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. And in 1 hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
He hit that bitch hard. That's a triple in real life. For most batters who hit it there.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Runner at 3rd, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but better takes. Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Lopez checks over to first, and he's back.
Oh,
Empty, that's strike 2.
that was on a platter.
Man at first, one away.
For me to feast.
Struck him out looking. Anthony not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge.
Yeah.
And it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. So up next, Tristan Casas. He's already homered here in this one. Now quick throw to first. Abreu back in on a dive. And that's downstairs and outside.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. Upstairs. That's in there. And the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2. Goes down looking. So one run in the inning on
That was going a tad bit lower.
It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back
Damn it.
as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Ground ball right side and foul ball.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Okay.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way.
Oh, you think?
And it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Riley in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Red Sox leading it by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. Baldwin gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air center field. Durant on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and we're all square. It's 3-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Albies in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Damn it.
Out to short. And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard. Now it's Dominic Smith. Doubled his first time.
Yes. Ball inside.
That's a little bit low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 2-2. That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
White swings through it for strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! Ozzie flying around third. Throw is offline and he scores. It's 4-3. First and second, one out. Here's Mauricio Dubon. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And that one almost got him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. That's in there, and it's 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Next pitch misses.
The fuck, man?
And that's a strikeout looking. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That's out to center field. Harris takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Cedar Rafaela, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one missed. And there's the automatic. The Bo Sox down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch.
Oh, come on.
Olson settles under this one, and there are 2 outs. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Braves 4 and the Red Sox 3. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And now 2-0.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. It's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And it's in for a strike. The changeup missing. Full count now.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 away. So digging in, Drake Baldwin, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Hopped up. Connor Falefa. 2 away now.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead...
Now this
Son of a
ball is
bitch.
well hit. This one's got a chance. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Around second is Riley. And he's got himself a triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's going to be Michael Harris the second. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Braves strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back inside Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's in for a strike. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Aaron Bummer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Lee also throwing. Swings through that one out in front that time. There's a line drive to left field. And that gets down into the gap. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Swing and a
Oh.
ball to second. That's one. A sensational double play.
Damn
This
it.
is empty after the double play. Here's Trevor Story now.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Story thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the air. Dubon. And the inning is over. Back here in Boston. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. ATL BOS will hit next.
Now pitching for the
And so the Red Sox go to the
Number
bullpen.
50,
Cutter Crawford.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. One down. One out. Here's the left fielder, Eli White. On a line. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Took a jog there, Robin.
Dubon next up for the Braves.
Hi, puppy. What you doing?
Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
What?
Right side. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Could have just tagged
One
him.
left for Atlanta, and it remains a
Been
4-3
safer.
game.
pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now for the bottom of the
number
sixth,
49,
and there's a new
Aaron
pitcher on the
Bummer.
mound, Aaron Bummer.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well, one-run game. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit a walk, and he's also singled. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
Left fielder, Roman Anthony.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yoel Payams getting loose out there. Suarez also getting ready. Fouled off to the right.
Give me a second, puppy. I'll let you in a minute. Yo.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slur. Now here is Tristan Casas. He's already homered in this game. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score holds. Back here at Fenway Park. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Matt Olson.
Oh, hard.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing.
Damn it.
Pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. And it is gone. Matt Olson goes deep. Home run number 10 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Acuna stands in now and watches strike one. That's a strike.
The real
And this is actually today's game, and today they lost 10-2
It's going to really have to bear down.
against the Braves. Terrible game.
In the air, right field. Abreu settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Baldwin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-1. Fought off foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here is Austin Riley. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. This is... Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And foul ball.
Oh, hey now.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela. Step off throw to first, and he's back in there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, and the runner holds.
Swinging at everything.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Moment I don't swing, it's a strike.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
When I don't swing, it's a strike.
And he grounds one to the right side.
Fuck me, come on. Another fucking double play.
A double play that was. Inning over. Back now at Fenway. They put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 67, Danny Kulo.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Dom Smith stands in. To the right side, Rafaela. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Eli White next up for the Braves. Foul ball there. That one almost got him. Goes out looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yoel Payamps.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here.
He has like no energy.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Right through there. And there's one down.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So up next, Jaron Duran, 1 for 3. High fly ball, right field. Acuna under it. 2 down. Here's Trevor Story, 0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
2 down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Into center.
Drop, 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 drop. There we go.
Drops in. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Manager out of the dugout. So they turn to their closer.
Oh, shit.
Raisel Iglesias.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season. So this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And now, Wilyer Abreu. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Iglesias throw over. Story back into the dive. The Braves holding on to a 2-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Like, I don't know why they put Iglesias in. Dude is
Talk about a
hurting.
swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way.
Number 12.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark.
We can't take him out yet.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Late with the swing there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2.
And the ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one ripped.
Here we go.
Center field.
Here we go. Get down, baby.
And it
Gotta get up to get down.
in with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2
Don't pull him.
outs.
Don't pull him.
Together,
Keep him.
that's
Keep him
3
in.
hits a row. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Tristan Casas, the next to hit.
Oh,
It's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man on second, 2 down.
oh, come on. That was good.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Damn it.
Hitting over, and it could have been worse. But they scored twice and even it up late. Through 8 full, we're all tied up. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
Now pitching for the Red
Pitching
Sox,
change here, Garrett
number
Whitlock.
22.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high. And it just breaks a ton.
Story sends it over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Matt Olson up to the plate. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. He swings and hits a
Son of a
fly ball
bitch.
center field. Touches down, that's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. Go-ahead run on base. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-1.
Oh, that's inside.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off. He was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Robert Suarez.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Line drive.
There we go.
Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's a hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And here is Masataka Yoshida. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Tap foul at the plate.
2 good pitches.
The Red Sox with the winning run standing at second. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Pickoff throw. Contreras dives back in safely. Winning run stands at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air out towards right center. Harris on the move to the gap. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Outfield is playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. Quick move to first. Rafaela back on a dive. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Go to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. Man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
With the pitch out, think I was stealing home or some shit.
Winning run at third, one down.
Ah,
Foul ball.
that was it.
2-1. Out towards right center field. Base hit. That'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the Red Sox get a walk-off win, 6-5.
Oh. Kiner-Falefa with the walk-off this time.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Raphael's out right on his ass. Because he was hesitating. I don't know why. Well, at least we salvaged a win and avoided the sweep.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
And there we have it. The series with the Atlanta Braves is over for the year, thank God. We only got 2 wins out of the whole 6 games. They were tough. Player of the game goes to Wilyer Abreu, 2 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs. For the Braves, they get 5 runs and 12 hits. Home runs from Matt Austin Riley, and Michael Harris. Second. Ronaldo Lopez gets the start. Does not get the decision. He went 5 innings, allowing 3 runs and 5 hits, striking out 3. And I was able to touch up their bullpen. Iglesias with the blown save. I don't know why they brought him in. The guy was running on like fucking fumes. His 4th blown save of the year. The loss goes to Robert Suarez. He falls to 1-3. Just going in 1/3 of an inning of work. Same with Iglesias. For the Sox, 6 runs and 11 hits. Home runs from Abreu and Casas. Casas gets his 10th. Some more good base stealing when we needed it. Gaucher had a bumpy start, but did not get the decision. Went 5 innings, allowing 4 runs and 8 hits. Struck out 7. He's got 97 strikeouts this year so far. Garrett Whitlock gets the win in relief. He is now 2-3. At least they can head into Cleveland with their heads up high. Unlike today, in the real life, they got their asses whooped. I noticed way less hesitation. This is the first time I've had to adjust sliders. It's the one I adjusted. Everything else is default. But it happened way too much where the fielder just stands there. And I'm pulling on the stick. And nothing. They don't move until the ball's like going past them. And I've missed a lot of outs doing that bullshit. And with that win, Sox get a game on Toronto. They're back to 500. Facing Cleveland, who are 20-38. 12-16 at home. Sox do better on the road. I mean, not much better, but better. There are going to be all day games because of the bug in the game. For every single one of Cleveland's games is at 1 o'clock. At least their home games. Yeah, because my home games aren't affected. Sox have to play the Dodgers this year. Forgot about that. But Sox are coming here. I'm hoping to go to these games right here. Won't be able to go to that game, but definitely one of these two. If not both. Shouldn't be too hard to get a ticket. Reminds me I should secure a ticket. But these 3 games we will be playing next week. We'll be back on Wednesday with more baseball, but I'll be back tomorrow night with Battlefield. And we got Sonny Gray and Gavin Williams. Connolly early against Slade Ciccone. Bayo versus BB. Then they're back home. Oh, and then they got to go back out of town to face the Yankees. Such a weird. They home for 3, gone for 3, back, and then they're gone for 6. I mean, 3 divisional series in a row, followed by Toronto. So, June, they're just pretty much facing the AL East. They got 4 against the Yanks. Other than that, they're just facing Seattle and Texas, Colorado, Washington. All right, boys and girls, that's going to do it for me for this evening. And thanks for stopping in and stopping by. And hope you have a great rest of your evening. It's 10 minutes till Friday, at least here, but happy Friday. And if you like what you hear, like what you see, then definitely come back tomorrow night. We'll have some fun with some Battlefield and some drinks and just have a good time. So till then, stay safe. Have a good night and peace.